is this actually useful in everyday situations? Well, keep watching and we'll find out. So the Note series has been around for a very long time now. I've had about 5 different Note variations, and it's purely because I prefer a phone with the largest possible screen size. Now the Note 20 Ultra was just released recently and it has a massive 6.9 inches display. Now I am very tempted to upgrade, but my wallet says no because it does cost $2,000. Now the reason why I'm actually looking at the Note 20 is not because I want one, it's because my wife needs to upgrade her phone. And just like me, she also prefers the larger screen. So I asked her this question, the S Pen, do you actually use it? And straight away she told me, no. I've never taken it out of the phone, never used it, I don't need it. Fair enough. Let's get the S20 Plus and we'll save $800. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. But it does make me wonder, do I use this S Pen at all? And how often do I use it? If I were to upgrade, would I miss this S Pen? Now if you've seen the Samsung keynote on the Note 20 Plus or even the Note 10, Samsung demonstrates all these extra, the gestures that you can do with this S Pen, all the great things, how powerful this is. But how practical is it in your day-to-day life? It's actually not that bad. And I use this quite often. Alright, so let me give you an example. I'm going to put this phone here to take a photo. Wait, one sec, let me put the case on. This is why I love this case so much. It's got this little kickstand. You can just set it on the table like this. So, the good thing about this S Pen is that you can take photo. Now, my arm is too far to reach the camera shutter button, but I can just do this. And there you go. Okay, I know that's not a very good example, so let's take a look at these 2 photos that were taken in New Zealand back then when we were allowed to travel. Now in both situations, no one is there to actually hold the camera for us, so I just popped it on a bench or somewhere and took a photo with my S Pen. Now I know you can just set a timer and then run back and take the photo, but the good thing about the S Pen is that you can do multiple takes just with the click of a button. This is one of the features that I use the most. Well, pre-COVID days anyway, when you're allowed to be outside. The next feature that I use a lot is actually copy and pasting text that you're normally unable to. So I have here the YouTube app. Now, if you wanted to actually copy any of the text on the app, like I'm trying to do now, it's just not working. It doesn't work. I think it's because of the app. Yeah, you just can't extract the text. So what you do is grab your S Pen, go to Smart Select, and then select the text that you want to copy. I didn't do a very good job of copying the entire box here, but you get the point. You can then just copy the text and do whatever you want with it. It's very convenient. Now finally, the last thing that I want to talk about is the ability to just hover and translate. Let me show you. Alright, so now I'm on the Korean Samsung website. This is the terms and conditions, I think, and it's all in Korean. Now personally, I don't read Korean. I can't read Korean. And what I can do for a quick translate is to press this and then the translate button. Can actually then hover over the text to get a quick translation. So the obvious question that you might ask me is, what about actually writing and taking notes? To be honest, I prefer just using the keyboard to type. It's actually much faster than to handwrite with a pen. So I actually never really use the note feature to take notes. So is it worth it? Is it worth changing your iPhone to a Galaxy Note Is it worth spending the extra money to upgrade from a S20 Plus to a Note 20 Ultra? Of course, you have to look at all the other features it offers. You know, the improved camera system, the processors and that sort of stuff. So you got to compare all of that before you make your own decision. Purely from a pen perspective, I know I can live without the pen, but I'll probably miss it if I'm using some other device. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Now, if you've got any questions, feel free to leave a comment. I've got a link to the latest pricing on the S20 and Note 20 in the description below. If you're interested, feel free to check them out. As always, stay safe, like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.